Hello everybody, welcome to Project Beauty, where we talk about project panning and everything beauty related. My name is Jen. I'm going to be doing my inventory for loose and pressed powders, and there's a few things I want to share with you. So I'm going to actually physically show you what everything looks like instead of pictures today. I have my drawer ready to go here. I just kind of scooted it in a bit, but you know what? You're probably going to see the corner because I do have to reach into the back. There's a lot of stuff to share. So today, basically what I want to go over with you is everything that's in this drawer is pretty much my pressed and loose except for face powders, but all of the setting powders from my face will be in other videos, such as my bronzer, contour, and highlight video. You'll see all the setting powders in there because I pretty much talked about them all with the highlights. So let's just continue with loose powders. So last year I ended at 20 powders. In the beginning of 2024, I had 22. And then in 2024, I kind of decided that loose powder was the way that I wanted to go instead of pressed powders from now on. So I accumulated a lot, and anytime it's on sale, I pretty much grab it because I go through them, I want to say relatively quickly, but right now I'm not trying to use them up. I'm trying to touch a lot of them in here and physically see which ones I really enjoy. It's been something that I've really had a lot of fun with in 2024, is getting used to and playing with different loose setting powders. I definitely prefer it over a pressed. So let's talk about the first one in here. This is Laura Mercier Setting Powder Translucent. Now I'm going to see if I can locate the one that I am referring to, because some of these are kind of old. And I think this one that I'm talking about is untouched. So I'm going to pull a couple of these out of here from the back and make it a little bit simpler on myself, because I'm not sure which one I am referring to be honest. Oh, I think this is this the one here? No, that's not the one. Okay, I'm not really sure which one that is. It says Laura Mercier Setting Powder, and I think that's the original. So the original one, I don't know where that is. Did I use it up? I'm not sure, because I don't see it in this drawer. This is the only one that I can see that is probably the original, but I know this is from this year, so that's not the one. So I'm not sure what happened to that one. Did I complete that one? I might have completed that one actually, or it could be this one. So I'll show you this one for now because it could be this one. So this is the one that I have with the gold packaging from 2018, maybe. Is this the one? I don't know, but this probably is the one. So there's a Laura Mercier Setting Powder in Translucent. The next one is One Size Ultimate Setting Powder Translucent Mini from 2021. I think I finished that one. I'm pretty sure I completed that. So I think that one I can remove from here. Yeah, I did complete that one. So I have another one that I finished that I can take off. This just helps finalize my numbers too, because I actually look at what's in my drawer as opposed to what is in front of me on my inventory sheet. The next one is the Too Faced Born This Way Ethereal Setting Powder, and that one is right here. This one right here. Really love this. This is such a nice product. Really enjoy that one. Next we have, actually maybe I'll put them here so I know that they're discussed and talked about. Okay, and then we have the One Size Ultimate Setting Powder Translucent Full Size. Now this one I'm working on right now, so I just have to move a couple of things to get to the drawer. I'm actually working on this in my Project 10 Uses. I always go over because I love using my loose powders, and I can probably get like 20 uses in a month, or up to anyway. But this is the one that I bought last year when I went to Las Vegas, and I really love this. That's where I actually started using the mini powder and where I wanted to buy the full size. And it comes with a cap on it, which I love. And I actually thought that the little center portion here was covered with plastic, but it is not. So you have to be very careful how much you're taking out of the packaging, because I didn't realize that that was completely open there, and a lot comes out. So if you put it onto a tissue like I do to use it, that is going to be definitely something you want to be aware of for sure, because there's a lot came out when I used it. But this one will go back into my drawer, and when I take a picture of my setting powders for the thumbnail, you're probably not going to see this or the other one that I'm going to talk about in there, because I need to put them aside. So I'm going to forget. I will tell you that. I will forget. But that's the One Size Ultimate Setting Powder in Translucent. And then next we have the Bare Minerals Original Mineral Veil Loose Powder. I thought I used that one up as well, to be honest. That one is the one Andrea gave me, and I am 99% sure I used that up. So I think that one is also gone. Yeah, that one is also completed. Next we have the Hourglass Veil Loose Translucent in a deluxe size sample, and that one is here. This little deluxe size. I think for some reason, I think my headband might be whitewashing out like the screen. Oh, I just did my nails, by the way, too. I love them. I have Mooncat on my the blue, purple, green shifty one, and then the red one is from China Lily. Yeah. All right. Next is Kimchi Puff Puff Pass Translucent Powder. I love this. It looks like I'm actually getting quite low. I should put this in a project to finish, and I need to repurchase that. So now that I know that, like, I have next to nothing left in here. There's probably maybe a third. So I can definitely use that up. Next is Beauty Bakery Better or... Let me find it because I wrote the wrong thing here. Oh, here we are. It says Better Not Bitter, and I put Better Ought Bitter. Whoops. So let me write the N. Better Not Bitter Flower Setting Powder in Oat Translucent. And this one I really liked as well, but I definitely want to crack that one open again. So we have the Givenchy Prisme Libre 4-in-1 Loose Powder Light Complexion 3 Vol Rosé. And that one is in a basket because it is going to be used next year. Let me just grab my bin of goodies and put it somewhere else. Okay, where are you? I got things everywhere, you guys. Seriously. Did I put it in here? Did I put you? Yeah, I did. I think, yeah. Okay, so this is the Voile Rosé from Givenchy. And that one will also be missing from the picture. So anything that's in an upcoming project will also be missing from the picture. Sorry, guys. It's like all chaotic, I know. But I just have so much going on in life right now that I have to do the best that I can to get my inventory up. And I feel like the numbers are the thing that people want to see along with the product. So as long as you're seeing the product, I'm happy to. And next is the Quo Beauty Invisible Loose Setting Powder. And Quo is right here. I enjoyed this as well for a drugstore brand. I thought this was a really decent one. It's a Canadian brand as well. Next is the e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder in Light Pink, which is right here. This was actually quite nice as well. Again, another setting powder from the drugstore. I have used quite a bit. So I like to use them to try them out. Sometimes I use them just under the eye. Sometimes I use them all over. Definitely have a preference for sure, but I won't talk about that in this video. If you want to know, let me know in the comments, and I'll do a separate video on loose powder. But the next one is the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder Ultra Blur in the shade Honey. And that one is right here, Translucent Honey. This is the talc-free version. And this is just my summer shade. It's a little bit darker because my summer shade is like 5 shades darker than what my winter skin shade is. Next is the Uoma Trip and Smooth Loose Setting Powder in the shade Light. Finding a lot of spelling mistakes, Jen. This is what Uoma looks like. It's fabulous. I adore this product. I would buy so many more. It's such a good loose setting powder. But this one, you have to turn the bottom and more will come out from the sides into the middle. So that's going to be a bit of a sneaky one to try and complete every single last drop. I hope everything comes out because I'm not sure how to take everything out of that after. But the next thing I have is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Instant Retouch Setting Powder in Butter. Here we are. This is a massive one. And this comes with 28 grams of product, very close to the Laura Mercier, which is about 29 grams of product. Haven't used this yet, still unopened. Next, I have the, Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Powder and Pound Cake. I should be wearing my glasses. Have not used that one yet, but I have used other Huda products, and I do like. I keep it upside down because the name is on the top, so I know that this is Pound Cake, and I know it's going to be Huda because of the name. The next one is the Hourglass Translucent Setting Powder Veil, and that one is, I know you're here somewhere, Hourglass. Is that just this little mini again? I have another one. I have two little minis and I didn't put deluxe size sample next to that. Let me add, where are you? Yeah, let me add deluxe size sample. I already showed you the other one, so I don't need to show you this one, but anytime I have the opportunity to try to grab some loose setting powders, I usually do. Not a lot of people really enjoy a loose setting powder, so for me, I like to grab them to try them out, especially because I know I'm going to use them completely. So next is the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder, Ultra Blur and Translucent. So this is the other talc-free version from Laura Mercier. I find that this it sort of gives a good powder finish, but my skin gets oily throughout the day. So it doesn't give me like the original version that has a talc in it, which of course we want to try to avoid. The talc-free version, my skin gets oily throughout the end of the day. So love this, but also don't love it. You know what I mean? Like it's a decent product. It's just not my favorite, but I definitely enjoy using it, but I know I need to blot throughout the day. Next is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Setting Powder in Banana, and I just saw this right here. Yeah, so this has not been used either. I think this is an older one. I have the little puff in here, and then there's this teeny tiny little package here. This is in the shade, I said banana, right? Yeah, 2 banana. The translucent for Makeup Forever for me is just way too white. And I know they're like, oh, it's great for photos and everything, but I find it just way too white on my face. So this one is hopefully going to be good. Next, I have the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder in the shade 15 Light, which is here. This is actually quite deep. So even though it doesn't look that deep in the packaging, it's actually quite deep. So I have to use this between like spring and summer when I'm starting to get my tan. I'd like to get the shade Fair or Fair Light so that I can have one for winter as well, because I do actually really like this product. Next is the Elizabeth Arden High Performance Blurring Loose Powder in Translucent 1. That's this one right here. I'm using it currently in my Project 10 uses, and I absolutely love that there is a mirror and a puff in the top, and then you open the bottom part and you have the sifter with the turning nozzle on the top, so you can kind of turn it similar to Bare Minerals. This is a really nice loose powder. I do enjoy this a lot. So this one will be going back. You will not see this in the thumbnail picture. Next, Laura Mercier Year of the Dragon Translucent Setting Powder. That is this one right here, unopened yet. It has the Year of the Dragon. There's a beautiful big puff on the top, and then a large packaging, which is actually pretty standard size. I'm not going to lie, it's just the lids that change, but it has the Year of the Dragon, and of course, I couldn't resist. I don't know why. I'm like a sucker for packaging, and people know it, so they take advantage, charge you way more. But I believe I got this on sale. And the reason I wanted to get something that's beautiful like this is that if I have any other loose powders that are just like minimal and I don't finish them, I can put a bunch of them into just one container and I can probably reuse this packaging. So that's kind of why I like to have some nice packaging. Next, Tarte Shape Tape Loose Setting Powder Mini. That's this one right here. Super, super old school. Next is a Givenchy Prisme Libre 4-in-1 Loose Powder, Light Complexion and 3 Voile Rosé. And this one is actually the, I think the new version. I'm not, you know what? Let me open it up and see. Okay, so I still have the mattified top. It's not shiny. So I'm hoping that this is the older style because they've changed it and it is the absolute worst thing they could have ever done. So I won't be buying any more until they go back to the original formula. Next, Makeup Forever HD Skin Setting Powder 1.1 Light Vanilla. That is this one. Oh no, not this one. Makeup Forever HD. Here we go, right here. I have a lot of Makeup Forever. So this one here, again, it's not that super blasted white translucent powder. It's just a beautiful vanilla powder. Love. You can see everything here. Next is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Loose Setting Powder in the shade Vanilla. I actually just finished one of these that I was gifted to from Rania. And I have a full size left that was brand new from myself. So I finished the one she gave me first. And this one is unopened. This is a really great powder. I really enjoy it. And you also get 25 mils of product. Not quite as much as Fenty or Laura Mercier, but you definitely still get a decent sized amount of product. Next, Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Instant Retouch Setting Powder in the shade Banana 03. That one is right here. This one is for my summer skin shade. It's not that deep, but it's definitely a little bit deeper than the other shade. So I use that when I'm a little more tan, which is so beautiful and so fabulous. Love, love, love. Oh my gosh. All right, next, Marcel Luminous Face Powder. I really like this for a drugstore product. I really like this product. And it's a luminous, so it gives you that little bit of like luminosity to the face. Is it like a finishing powder? And you get 30 grams, which is huge. Huge, huge, huge. So I definitely enjoy this. It's inexpensive packaging. Like, honestly, it's no different than the other packagings. But some of them have, you know, the extra puff in it, the twirl top or the pop top. And those I really like because you get that little extra special bit of like experience when you're using the product. But essentially, this is perfect. So I don't really need anything more fancy than that. But it's all like depending on what you want to spend on your products. Next, One Size Ultimate Setting Powder. I have 4 of these. There's the translucent powder and the ultra pink, and these are all deluxe size samples. So I am just going to show you all of these at once. I have 2 of the ultra pink here, and then 2 of the yellow. Can I show you? Of course, I pulled it the wrong way, but 2 of the yellow and 2 of the pink that I got free with purchasing stuff from Sephora. So these are great for travel. Next, I have the Makeup Forever HD Skin Twist and Light Loose Powder in the shade 2 Medium, which is right here. And this one is also, of course, unopened. And it's the similar product to Uoma, where you turn the bottom and you twist it. This will be for my summer skin shade because it is a medium shade. So this is going to be something I try in the summertime when I get a little bit more of a tan. No, I don't try and naturally tan. I don't like to put my skin through. So I'm going to grab my coffee because my throat is getting a bit dry. But I don't like to be in the sun too much because I don't want my face to burn or my skin to be in the sun too much. So yeah, I naturally tan. Oh, I love coffee. Okay. Next is the Iconic London Velvet Blur Setting Powder in Translucent, which is right here, unopened. So you can see a lot of these I've actually used throughout the year, and then I've also purchased quite a few that are still unopened and ready to go. This one has a beautiful, similar to the Elizabeth Arden, with the mirror and the foam puff, or the foam puff. What kind of fabric is that? It's not velvet, but anyway. Oh, it has two puffs. Interesting. And then also it has that little mesh thing in there. So if you don't like that, I would suggest maybe pouring it into another product. But I have only used one product that had a mesh and I was okay with it. But nice that you get, oh no, no. There's only one puff. So when you open the top, pardon me, I thought there was two. But this is like the mirror area. So you don't have to open this up if you don't want to. You can just open the top. Okay, so that's a little more, I was like, why is there two puffs in here? I had a blonde moment, and blonde is almost like it's under the red, okay? Okay, next is the Makeup by Mario Surreal Skin Soft Blurring Setting Powder in 2 Neutral, and that is this one right here. Yeah, unopened, and this was in 2 Neutral Light. I got this at the recent Sephora sale. And then also Milk Makeup Setting Powder Translucent Light. This is fabulous. I tried a deluxe size sample from Sephora. This is why I get the deluxe sizes first, because then you can actually see what you enjoy. But this is fabulous, but it is hella expensive. $44 for what, 7 grams? I think there's only 7.65 grams. And in other ones, you get like 28, 29, 25. Yeah, so this is like extremely expensive, but I got it on sale and I'm good. I did want it. Oh, I forgot to put my Iconic back in its packaging. Now, I did actually locate one of my little Laura Merciers. This is probably the old one, so I will add this back. It's got a little dust on it. So I'll use this one in some project coming up, but these are all of the loose powders that I have. So with that one added, I would have 35 loose powders from 22 at the beginning of the year. So that isn't, I mean, it's not terrible, but it's not, it's a lot. It's a lot, but I'll go through a lot. I've actually used through like probably 3 or 4 bottles worth of loose powder last year, like in 2024. So I think that's all right. Next is the pressed powders. So I'm not going to talk about any of the face palettes because those are all in other videos, but excuse me. I will show you, I have a couple of these. So this is the Kosas Cloud Set Comfy baked powder, sorry. And I've used this quite a bit. I've almost like completely flattened the dome on this one. And I will be honest, like at first I was like, I need this, I love this, oh my gosh. But now that I have all these gorgeous loose powders, I feel like this is kind of unnecessary now. It's not my favorite. Next is the KVD Locket, which I have over here. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna break my arm trying to reach this. KVD Locket, this will go into a future project. I just have a bin of things I'd like to use. So this is the KVD Locket. Gorgeous, gorgeous packaging. Oh my gosh, I love black and red. And then I also have a couple of things from Melt, which are right here. I'll just show you the light one. These are called Glazed Skin Sheer Finishing Powders. And these are so beautiful. If you're looking for a healthy glow on your skin once you're done your makeup, like these are beautiful. It looks like a highlight if you put a lot on, but it just looks like I don't even know if you'll be able to see that. I kind of tried to do it super light, but I think I might have to do a heavier swatch. It's right here. It's like the glowy part of my hand. I don't know if you guys will see that, but it's all right here. I can totally see it. I'm hoping you guys can see it. But it's just like a beautiful finishing powder if you want that beautiful subtle glow on your face. I have fair and light. I think fair is just a hint too fair for me. And I think I should have just went with light. So I may be decluttering fair in the future. And then I have this last one here from LYS. And this is the Triple Fix Translucent Setting Powder in the shade Brilliance Banana. Sorry about the mirrored packaging, but this is what it looks like. So with these ones, I have a total of, started off the year with 13, and I now still have 13. So no changes there. So everything is the same for the pressed, but the loose are the ones where I really went up from 22 at the beginning of the year to 35 at the end of the year. And that's with using a couple different things up. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will definitely have a few more inventory videos going up for you guys. Do you actually want to see these products? Do you like this style? Do you prefer overhead? Do you prefer the pictures? I was super flighty with my bronze video. I'm hoping I do better with my blush and highlighter. Is it highlight? Yeah, highlighter and blush video. Because the bronzer one, it was just so much. There were so many different pictures, and I think one was forgotten, and so that was a hot mess. So I apologize, but I will definitely try and do a lot better for you guys in the future. This is a new style of filming for me with the pictures and stuff here. And if I don't have the pictures handy and I've accidentally deleted them or whatever for room on my phone, then I don't know. I don't know. So sincerely apologize about that. But let me know down below what you'd like to see. Don't forget to hit the like button and also subscribe. I would love to have you. 2025 is a whole new year of panning, and I'm so excited to bring you a ton of different things and share with you my massive collection so that you too can see the things that I'm using and touching and learning to not overindulge. I'm just going to try and use what I can when I can. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a fabulous day, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye.